Hi y'all, welcome to the Messy Studio. Remember this? I went through the bottom? Yeah, I remember too. So today, as promised, I'm gonna get back to it. I cut this piece off of that live oak burl and I'm gonna fashion a pedestal. It's only gonna be about half as tall as this is long. But first thing we gotta do is chuck it up and get it round. So let's go. All right, let's chuck it up and get going. There's a time and a place for carbide, and this is it. And it's giving me a cleaner cut. That's funny. The grain is kind of like this in this tree. Here I'm cutting downhill. Here I'm cutting uphill. Can't win. But it's not actually mirrored sides either. That's like 1/3 and 1/3. This side over here is just fine. But that's right, I just need it round for now. When you hold your hand under the tool against the tool rest and anchor this in your hands, now your hand becomes the depth gauge and you get a smooth, straight cut. Not bad at all. Oh, see my sticker? If you want to swap, email me, let me know. And I'll send you one. Yeah, halfway will be all right. Go whack that off with the bandsaw and I'll be back as soon as I dig it out from behind here. Okay, got it cut off, and I had already sized this to fit in this hole, so it's good, there's no play. So before I grew it up, it was true between centers. It should be true in the chuck. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why. I think just to aggravate me. If at first you don't succeed, cuss and throw stuff. That's what I used to do. I don't anymore. All right, I'm gonna try a different approach. Of course. I don't think I'm gonna get it any more true than that. And all I need to do is take this off and kind of cup it a little bit. And that is perfect. Oh, lovely. Sorry about that. Battery died. I've been trying to keep a better eye on it. This time I was unsuccessful. You just finished me. All you missed was me finalizing the shape on this. It's now time to sand it up. I'm gonna sand this up through 400 and I'll be back. There's no sense in videoing that. Okay, time for my sanding sealer. the bottom cut, it fits nice and tight. It's not a perfect match between the two, and you'll see a better picture because this part of the live oak didn't burl up as much, so it's not as dark, but that oil may darken it up a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's glue it up. This to hold some pressure on it while I'm gluing it. I'll let this cure up for an hour or so, and then I'll come back and make this flow into the pedestal like it does the lid. So we'll be back after this is set up for a few hours. I will still keep pressure on it here while I'm turning it. That way I don't risk breaking this joint loose before the glue cures. Okay, let's see if I can make that match. Oh, this thing is not meant to be. Well, that's not what I intended, but I'm going to sand this up anyway and use it like it is. It's still going to work. Got one more little cleanup to do down here, and then I'll sand this puppy up. Okay, got the outside sanded, shaped up and sanded, went through a little design change. While that's drying, I'm going to try to gently scrape the inside. That's actually not going to look too bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, loads. Could it be worse? A couple of my last few videos should tell you that. Since I used the antique oil on the lid, apply a coat of antique oil. Tomorrow put on another and then part it off. I'll be back. Okay, this little box is about done. I've got 2 coats of antique oil finish on it. I'm gonna part it off, turn around, finish the bottom, and then we'll buff it out. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna put some wide rubber bands around this chuck because the jaws are serrated and I don't want to mar the inside of the bowl when I'm turning the bottom off. So I'm going to take a couple of these wide rubber bands and cover the serrations of the jaws. I don't want to tighten it too much because I don't want to blow this apart. That juniper is pretty fragile. It's brittle, not fragile. So with all my cutting, I'm going to be pushing in. Okay, the bottom is convex. So let's buff it up. Well, I have to tell you, it's pretty, but I'm not fond of this finish. So I'm gonna sand it off and I'm gonna shoot it with polyacrylic. That'll fix it, and I'll be back. I'm nicknaming this the project that wouldn't die. Before I shoot this, I'm gonna wipe it down good with lacquer thinner to make sure any residual wax is off of it from when I sanded it, because I had a coat of wax on it and then I sanded it. Got most of the wax off, I think, but you gotta make sure, otherwise you won't get a good coat, especially going with a water-based product. Give that a few minutes to flash and then we'll start spraying. Okay, it's had enough time to flash. Let that dry. Alright, I'll let that dry for a half hour, then maybe put another coat on those and just keep going throughout the day. Okay, I got 2 coats on the bottom, or on the inside of the lid. I got 2 coats on the bottom of the bowl. I'm happy with it. Another 30 minutes, I'll come back, put on another coat, see what we look like. Just put my 4th coat of polyacrylic on. I'll let this cure for 24 hours. I'll buff it out and we should be good to go. Well, here it is. It's different. Got this pedestal on it as I promised. Like I said, it's a little bit different. When I was working on rounding over these corners like these down here so it would match the base or fit the base, it kind of argued with me a little bit. So this is the shape that resulted. And to be honest with you, I like it better. There's that juniper box finished up with a pedestal on it. They're the offcuts of that big piece of burl weren't really burly like the burl lid, but it is all live oak, and if I say so myself, I think it looks pretty good. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. That'll really help us out trying to build this channel. And y'all come back and see us. Thanks.